Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In this video, we're gonna talk about what can we learn from B.Smith, Mary J. Blige, and Jill Scott relationship. Now we know, just in case you have not heard about B.Smith, B.Smith was a model, entrepreneur, and she also was married to Dan. I forgot his Dan Gatsby, and she now has embarked into mental disease called Alzheimer's, where she tend to go in and out of reality. And her husband has met another lady and brought her into the home to help him take care of his ailing wife. And his daughter, Dan's daughter, supported her father having a mistress on the side in front of bees and stuff like that. You know, that's crazy. That's just crazy. And you got that he's there taking. I think a lot of people think he's taking advantage of that situation. You know what I'm saying? That you don't do stuff like that. Now, men, you have heard that I had stated that I was in a relationship before my husband passed away. For 15 years, and 12 of those years, we didn't have sex because of his illness. I didn't go out there and do stuff like this man is doing. I can understand the temptation that he has, but the thing is, your temptation cannot out strengthen your morals and your commitment to your spouse. Okay, that's just something crazy. I don't see any justification in that. And now I have heard that it's going on. He has gone on to sign, I think, a TV show on Bravo. Now, you know, that's just crazy. Displaying this woman who kept herself up looking nice all the time when she was in her right mind. You know, catering. She had a catering business. She had a TV show. She was just successful in her own rights. You know what I'm saying? And this man come along with some foolishness like that. That's no excuse for that. Now we got Jill Scott, right? Now Jill Scott was married to this man. He had 5 children. Now, I understand, you know, it surprised me more to find out there's some men who don't have any kids versus men who do. This can go both ways. When you try to date someone with kids, especially a bunch of children, and things do happen, but when you have kids, you date someone with a bunch of children, knowingly up front, because folks do have the kids and tell stories about it, I wouldn't suggest that at all. Okay, not a bunch of children by multiple people, because like I said, it's a certain situation, okay? Because I know this girl, I think she has 8 children by one man. You know what I'm saying? So that's different versus somebody going from household to bed, having babies and laying babies. You know, just leaving they seed around, spreading their seed around. Then you know someone, you know, with a bunch of children. I don't think that's a good idea for me personally. Even though I have a son, I have other kids, but they grown. But I'm responsible for one. I don't think that's a good idea, because there's a lot of stuff to deal with now. Some folk have made it work, like I said, but you know, it just totally different. Now, Jill Scott's husband, after they got divorced, I guess he wanted to sue her for spousal support and maybe some child support. For I don't can't validate that he tried to sue her for child support. But he tried to get some spousal support. I think they wasn't married for too long. Now you heard about Mary J. Blige and what her husband did to her, and then want her to pay child support for kids that's not even hers. You see cases like this, and then taking Mary J. Blige had taken Mary J. Blige back to court so he can get some more money from her. I think she now paying him $30,000 a month for spousal support. Now, the two, what I do know between Mary J. Blige and B.Smith husband, see, they became her handler. Let me tell you something, baby. There's a thin line between love and hate. Now, business is business. Let business stay business. Do not cross the two. I understand. Oh, we in partnership, baby. We got to do that. But try to be a power couple. Look what happened in the end. Now, Candy Burris from Atlanta. She's smart. Now, I'm not saying that her husband would try to do things to have her pay spousal support, but She made him sign a prenup. And Phaedra Park does that too. The lady who from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You got to be smart because you could be in love for a minute, but when the love fade at the end, that when that thin line come in, it's a thin line between love and hate. That love now become hate. Okay, you cross the line, and so and then see what anger and can cause people to react that way as well. But that's the thing is protect yourself when you building an empire for your children. That's nothing wrong coming together and doing things together as a couple, but still protect what you are building for your descendants and let them protect what they are building for their descendants, okay? Be protected because looking at B.Smith story, between B.Smith, Mary J. Blige, and Jill Scott, of course, we heard about Wendy Williams, how her husband is doing and got a baby on the way with his mistress, allegedly, because that rumor has been going around for a minute. However, but just to see how men do these women trying to make them take care of them, I don't know. They're just crazy, but what you can learn from it, don't get caught up in your feeling. When you meet people, okay, when you meet people, don't let your emotion take over your critical thinking, okay? You got to have the relationship like a business. I'm not saying don't show love and compassion to your spouse. However, you got to treat a relationship like a business. People can love you, yeah, they're gonna be right by you. But when they get mad, they flip on you. Okay, so it's just crazy to see how these ladies, again, B. Smith, Mary J. Blige, and Jill Scott, and also I threw up Wendy Williams, how they spouse are treating them. Now, like I said, this is crazy, and I understand when you into a relationship, sometimes things change. Like I said, I married my husband, and we stayed together for 15 years up to his passing because of his illness. But out of the 15 years, there was no sex. And I stayed true. First of all, I didn't stay true to him. I stayed true to me. But don't think though by me not understanding what was going on with him physically, I didn't have no temptation. I didn't have no thoughts or none of that. However, what I'm saying is that's just how things I think should be being committed to that person. You do feel like that. You have a conversation about it instead of trying to have your spouse take care of you and your mistress. That is crazy. That is so crazy, But I do commend, except for Miss Smith, B. Smith, because she's not in her right mind, and she really probably don't know what's really going on. However, I do commend Mary J. Blige and Jill Scott for walking away, letting me have it. Because some people, people get hurt behind that, having relationships outside their marriage, and you want your wife who has the money to take care of you and your boogaboo. Ain't that some stuff? So even there too, let me tell y'all about this too. And I really stopped giving 2 cents about people I do know relationships, because listen to me, I don't have to be there. I don't have to meet some people. It's some people I have not met. Um, they tell me about their relationship. Ooh, listen to this. Check this out. Now, if you complaining to me about you taking care of someone, your spouse or your boyfriend, rather, because people ain't really too much getting married. Just say you taking care of somebody, right? Now, when they get up and get a job, they leave you high and dry. They let you sit there and suffer, but you don't take care of them a good 2 or 3 years. But see, the thing, I don't get it. At the same breath, you telling me one thing and then try to validate what a good thing they do. When, like, for example, if you sat there, just say you had to hold it down, what they call it now, hold it down. You held it down for 2 good years or maybe 3 years. And so out of those 3 years, they only did they paid your car note twice for you. I mean, it's And then I say, you know what? I really don't want to hear about people's relationship because you don't want my opinion, or you just want me to listen. Some people just probably want me to listen to the nonsense they're dealing with, and which don't make sense to me. It's a give and take in relationship. You don't supposed to just be on the receiving end. It's a give and take. That will make the motion and the success of the relationship. But when the burden is all on one person, because I was like that in my own relationship as well. The burden was all on me one year. The burden was all on my husband one year. And but we made it through it. See, it's like a one year he had to take the load, and one year I had to take the load when he got sick. You know what I'm saying? But the way things are, ooh, we people are trip. So it's up to you. And I blame the person. If you sitting there knowing somebody is taking advantage of you and you continue to let them do it, you the problem, not that person. You know, I understand we had to get out this timidness. Because, see, let me tell you something. Once you start letting things get by for so long, you won't know you in it until you in it. Because I had to be like that. They know I said no. And, I had to pull out. I said, no, I can't be doing this. I got to get out of this and stop doing that. And this year, last year, people really, now I used to be there for people. That's my character. And do that. How you wanted more for people than they wanted for themselves. And so that's what I used to do. I used to want it for me more than people wanted for themselves. But when they showed me, listen to what I'm saying. When people show you they don't give a darn about you and your problem, believe them. Boy, they showed me. They didn't give a darn. They didn't care what I did for them. They didn't care that I gave up my son's bed for they can sleep in. They didn't care I fed them. They didn't care none about that. None of that. But you know what they showed enough care to show me? What I did for them didn't mean a darn thing, because what you did for me, I would not do for you. And this year, like I said, I went through some very hurtful feelings, dealing with hurtful feelings, and very emotional. But you know what? I've gotten stronger mentally about it, and I made up my mind. Those people there, you ain't to worry about me no more. It ain't no making up. You did what you did, and I'm moving on. Okay, you was good and satisfied. It satisfied you. I'm sorry, but don't cut everything, because what you did to me it threw me in a like a spiral. Okay, it was an effect. It was like it done some damage. You know what I'm saying? And by you saying I'm sorry and it don't rectify the situation, I'm sorry about that crying though. Forget that. I'm through with them people. I'm through, because I never forget. I don't know why. It's better. But like I said, I'm through with that. I am through. And so, by the grace of God, I'm still moving forward. And you know what? The Eagles kinfolk, the same one, they have nowhere to stay. You know, and mistreated me when somebody else outside the family will come in and lie. Want to take your place or your spot, and the way they went to bat for them, you can forget that. You can forget that. I know my son be like, "Mom, don't let me talk about that." But people go through stuff like that. And I tell you what, I don't care. I'm not looking back. And what I prayed for is not to fix it, that we can be back on term. No, I pray that I have the strength to keep moving. Yeah, don't stop about the crying though. You have the strength to keep moving, and don't look back, because the same people, I'm like, who is hiding with my son? And the same people did not treat the people who dogged them out. You know what I'm saying? Um they were caping for people. They ain't related to them. So I hope this video do help somebody. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm gonna cry. But like I said, I don't care. I'm gonna put all that energy that I did in people in me. And it taking its toll. It's taking time, but it's okay. I'll make it to where I want to be, at least halfway to where I want to be. I'm just trying to juggle so much. So much. And when you by yourself trying to juggle everything, and then your child. But like I said, you feel for people like that. But like I want to say, you guys love yourself. Don't put people above you. I don't care. Get out of religion. Get out of religion. Don't put people above you. Don't put your love for other above the love of yourself. Because I'm telling you, people gonna give you their ass to kiss. That's what they gonna do. So now, it always be like this. Now, if I done all the stuff they say they do, why you want to be making friend with me? Because if people do something to me I don't like, I just, hey, if that's your character, I can't deal with it, I cut them off. That's it. I don't hate you. I just gotta cut you out. But like I said, it always that way. And I always want to be in my face, like everything is cool. No, baby, you messed that up. You messed that up. So I don't hate no one. It's just those type of people, you just leave on that level, leave alone. That's on them. And like people be coming to across my mind, probably thinking about me. They wish it. It's too late. Sometimes it's too late. Now, some people you can mend with. There's people you mend with. Some people you just, I don't care. Leave them alone. They probably wish they never did, but you did it. You did it. You did it and put on a show. And you showed out with it. So, but anyway, like I was saying, you got to love yourself. I don't care who come in your life, how good they look or how fine they is or how good they smell. You better love yourself more than you love anybody else. I'm not saying to be selfish and cut people out, but you guys, my son is coming, so I can continue to talk to you another time. But take care of yourself, all right? And don't put people above you. Love yourself. Continue to love others, but love others with boundary and restriction, where they won't drag you around, all right? Have a good one.